Okay, today we're going to do a video on restrictions. So whenever we have variables underneath the radical, what is underneath the radical has to be positive. So if I'm looking at something like this, basically these two numbers multiplied together have to be positive. So I need to say that my restriction is that x times y has to be bigger than or equal to 0. For this one, the cube root, there's actually no restrictions here because a cube root can be negative, so we would write XER. Right here, x squared y. So everything underneath here has to be positive. Well, x squared, it doesn't matter what we plug in for x, it's going to be positive because we end up squaring it. So we could actually simplify this radical first and bring this guy outside, and we end up with x root y. So then the restriction here is just that y has to be greater than or equal to 0. And the last restriction we're going to look at today is something to do with not only a radical but also a rational function, so something that has a variable in the denominator. So basically I can never have 0 in the denominator, as well as the fact that x has to be bigger than 0. So instead of writing that x has to be bigger than or equal to 0, I say x has to be bigger than 0. So those are my restrictions for radical functions with variables.